Welcome to today's headlines from the Firefly News Desk. I'm Alicia Hegland-Thorpe. Today is January 7, 2025. As these are just headlines, you can hear the whole story when you visit the included links. Headline 1 comes to us from National Native News. January is National Human Trafficking Prevention Month. In South Dakota, the push to secure justice for missing and murdered Indigenous people remains a priority, but some advocates are seeking more resources. The issue of MMIP has gained more attention at the national level in recent years, not only because of Indigenous advocacy, but also because of a 2023 outreach program led by federal authorities. South Dakota will host a district for one of the handful of U.S. attorneys assigned to the MMIP effort. And while that extra leadership might be helpful, some say there is still not enough funding to accelerate meaningful progress. Headline 2, also from National Native News. The National Resources Conservation Service and the U.S. Department of Agriculture plan to strengthen their collaboration with tribes by helping to build more sustainable food systems, dedicating more staff and funding across the 574 federally recognized tribal nations. The USDA new strategy comes after Indigenous consultation and requests. These include better protections and preservation of natural resources and farmland, requests for increase in staffing, and providing staff with deeper knowledge of tribal treaties and federal laws, and cultural practices to better incorporate Indigenous knowledge into that work. Headline 3 comes from the Associated Press. The 4-year anniversary of the January 6 insurgents on the American Capitol was met without violence on Monday as the Congress certified President-elect Donald Trump as the winner of the 2024 election. Vice President Kamala Harris presided over the session. Headline 4 is also from the Associated Press. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced his resignation on Monday after nearly a decade in power, bowing to rising discontent over his leadership and growing turmoil within his government. The political upheaval comes at a difficult moment for Canada internationally, as U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has threatened to impose 25% tariffs on all Canadian goods. Trudeau had planned on running for a 4th term. He's been in office since 2015. Read more about this story and others in the links provided. Today's Headlines is a service provided by Firefly News, a news source for today's news providing local, Indigenous, and global headlines from around Grandmother Earth. Firefly News is in its early stages of shining a light on decolonizing journalism and other institutions in order to foster healing on Turtle Island. I'm Alicia Hegland-Thorpe.